Good afternoon, folks. It's good to be here. And I will be on very briefly. Very, very briefly. I want to just tell you why I didn't do the live yesterday. Was it yesterday? Today, as promised at 1 p.m. And I'm sure you can already tell from the sound of my voice. And I want to speak to something and then tell you when exactly I'm going to be able to do the podcast that I promised. Yeah. And to do that, I need to really be able to have my voice back. I'm working on it. So I had my people make this ginger and peppermint with some lime to help clear up my voice. So that is why I couldn't come on. So I will be speaking with you very briefly today, and then I will leave you. On Friday is when I'm actually going to do the podcast that I promised and to drop the bombshell that I promised. Yeah, so I'm going to wait for us to, since we're not going to be on long today, when we hit 1,000 views, then I will speak to you. So how are you all doing? Well, I'm fine. Well, except that I'm struggling with my voice, but other than that, I'm okay. I'm hungry right now. And after here, I'm going to have myself a plate of rice, fiwa leaves, one of my favorite Liberian dishes. I love fiwa leaves. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, are you all ready? Today is November 1st. We've got 13 days to go until we retire Joseph Boakai. 13 days to go. Well, some people say you can't retire him. He might run again in 2029 when he's 86 years old. But yes, but we are his second term. The Liberian people love giving second chances. They have a history of doing that. They give Ellen a second term. Ellen and Boakai, and now they're going to give Ware a second term. There are many things that, he started, that he wanted to start, that he wants to continue, that he wants to finish. Let's give him a second chance. He's told me that the second term is going to be all about his legacy. Legacy. This man was a great football player. And footballers have this thing that when they're about to retire, they're very focused on their legacy, what the legacy would be. And I think he brings that. So, and to the rescue people, I see you're crying all over the place. I just want to tell you, I don't feel sorry for you at all. I'm actually enjoying it. Yeah. And the fire I got coming, oh my God. You think what I did when was it, Monday? Was it Monday I did a podcast? That was nothing compared to what I'm going to do on Friday. Friday is when I'm going to do the podcast. Because by then, hopefully my voice will have cleared up a little. So I just called you here to speak to two things. Number one, why I could not do the podcast today because of my voice. Number two, let me tell you this. I got a message this morning, very early this morning, from my ex-wife, my son's mother. And I read the message. I woke up this morning to the message. I was very alarmed. Yesterday, she received many calls from a certain phone number threatening my son's life, my 7-year-old son's life. Can you imagine that? Threatening my son's life. Yes. When I criticized and attacked and viciously fought CDC government in this town, nobody ever called to threaten my son's life. Yeah. I mean, what manner of sickening cowardice is that? So my ex-wife called the police and filed an official complaint with the police in Delaware. You're calling now, you're threatening my son's life, a 7-year-old baby's life? Are you kidding? The CDC people that you would have everybody believe are the worst people, and we made all the worst criticisms of them, never once did anybody threaten my son's life. They went ahead to tell my ex-wife that they know which school my son goes to, and if I don't stop attacking Joseph Boakai, she should be prepared to lose her son. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? That is how desperate you people are? Threatening the life of a 7-year-old child over your nonsense politics? I just wanted to talk to you people about this. I want to say this to you. Whoever did that, just so you know, I would do more damage to you just for that. If you think that is going to discourage me from doing what I'm doing, you have just made me angrier. You have just strengthened my resolve to ensure that dangerous people like you don't come to power. That you would threaten the life of a 7-year-old child because his father, who no longer supports you, is exposing you. I will deal with you, I will disgrace you all, and I will expose you all so the whole world can know who really Joseph Boakai is. That's what I'll do to you all. You are dangerous people. You should never come to power. And that is why George Weah will flog you all on November 14th. What manner of desperation is this? You're so desperate for power. You're calling my ex-wife and threatening my son's life? What kind of nonsense is this? Is this? Then I saw a post on Facebook in which they tagged my ex-wife. The person is in America. And they're telling her to tell me to stop or she will lose her son. They're not only calling and saying it, calling her phone. They're posting on Facebook and tagging her. Just so you know, get ready for me. For the next 13 days, I will keep you crying. And you're crying all over the place? What I will continue to do, I have already succeeded in completely demoralizing your base. You're just crying all over the place. I haven't even started. I'm just warming up. How dare you? Foolish, desperate people. Talk about rescue country. Joseph Boakai couldn't even rescue himself. Some of you passing around, oh, Costa this, Costa that. Where were you when I raised the money left and right to feed him and fly him from hospital to hospital? Where were you all? Sitting there talking nonsense. Talking about Costa ain't got no integrity. I didn't have integrity when I was feeding Joseph Boakai. Your God. Bunch of ungrateful people. Have you heard Joseph Boakai deny that I was raising money left and right to feed him? Have you heard him deny it? He will never deny it. Because he knows this to be true. And I didn't intend to come public to be talking about these things. But you all force me. If you say you threaten my own future and my own existence in this country,
I will do everything in my power to ensure that I diminish you, that you do not come to power. It is just that simple. You are a threat to my future. You are a threat to my existence. I will ensure to do everything within my power. The very same gift that I put at your disposal, that the same gift I'm using now. You all over the place. Have you noticed what's happening to you all? And I haven't even started. I'm just warming up. So get ready for me. Friday at 1 p.m. I'm coming back here. What I'm going to display and publish, you all will see. Call my ex-wife again and threaten my son's life. Nonsense. Bunch of desperate idiots. I'm coming back for y'all.